Listen, this brand, it was once called Chuck E. Cheese Pizza Time Theater, right?
Yeah.
47-year-old company, been around since 1977. 2014 for the history was purchased by Apollo, 1.3 billion, taken private, and then expanded at that point to 577 locations throughout 47 states, 10 foreign countries. This is back in 2020. Now owned by Monarch Alternate Capital as well as Reden Advisors. What is the state now as far as from an ownership level? It's obviously private.
Private company, and we're owned by several private equity firms.
Yeah.
And right now we're focused on just operating the business and growing the business, and we haven't talked about an exit strategy right now. You know, we are heads down just operating the best we can. We just got done through the brand transformation. We are expanding right now internationally. We're now in 17 countries and territories worldwide. We opened up in Australia a week and a half ago, and today we just put on the wire that we're expanding into the UK for the first time. So we're really excited about that. But what got us really jazzed about the business here domestically is that we introduced a lot of new programs. Now, we couldn't do that yet until the product was fixed. So it's all about getting that product up to date. And we talked about all the great entertainment enhancements that we've already put in place. But now, how do you invite the kids back? How do you invite the parents back to Chuck E. Cheese, who may have been vacant from the brand? There is no brand like this in the world where you come in around 2, you leave around 8, 9, 10 years old, right? So your daughter's just on the edge there, but you don't come back for 15 years until you have kids, right? So we need to reimagine that brand. And how do we do that? By delivering value and affordability. We launched the first time a summer pass program and a membership program now, and have nearly 400,000 active base members. That's a combination of 2-month members and 12-month members that can visit us at any time. And that has been a home run for us.
Yeah, I was one of my favorite shows is I watched this show Wall Street Week on Bloomberg, and I love the show. But they did a segment about zombie companies, and Barnes & Noble, how that was once a zombie company, and here it is. Barnes & Noble has reinvented itself, right? It's there, like you guys expanding. I never thought a bookstore, people don't read books, like expanding, right? And on the other half of that, you have Hertz, which is going through a very tough time because they maybe went all in on EVs, right? But I'm looking at your trajectory and I'm thinking like, okay, well, at one point it maybe have appeared that Chuck E. Cheese was a zombie company, but here you guys again have refreshed. One of those ways that you've done that is that you've mentioned on previous interviews that you got back into the birthday business. And it just so happens when I was there, it was a birthday party going on. You got back into the birthday business. What are you finding about getting back into that business and how it's helping you kind of go through the rebrand?
We are the birthday capital of the universe. We host more than 500,000 birthdays every single year. But here's what happened over the last 18 months. With the macroeconomic pressure against our families, almost 70% of families live under 100,000 household income, right? And birthdays can be expensive. The average guest thinks a birthday party is over $300. So we created a new birthday platform about this time last year. We launched it, a $99 birthday program for just 6 kids. And it gave you the great birthday experience with Chuck E. Cheese. You got to be in the ticket blaster, but food was a la carte. You could bring in your own cake, and it reignited our birthday program. So we are so pleased with that. Our numbers have been double-digit growth on birthdays, and that is the most important marketing vehicle we have as a brand, because for every one child, they bring up to 9 kids for a full birthday party. And that's important, because that's the first time a lot of kids experience the brand.
Yeah, absolutely.